Gabriel Perez here, team leader for Keller Williams Pasadena, and I am so excited that you're joining us. This special series is all about the 2023 relaunch of our Keller Williams office. Joining me will be Ken Parsons, our OP and broker. We are going to be talking about all the new features that our next location will have and all of the programs that we are going to be rolling out to ensure that our agents are the wealthiest agents possible. We're back, but it's a new week. We're talking about probably one of the most exciting things regarding our move. It is all these new office features that we have. We are doing quite a bit of build out, meaning it's all new build out. And we want to talk about the features of the space and also the building and the area around it. So Ken, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, great. Again, we're really excited about this move. I think it's going to give us all a real boost in our culture through COVID, of course. I think we're all very much aware that it did have effect as far as I think if I want to use the word lessening of the culture, but of people getting together. So what we want to do and what we're focused on is bringing people back together in the office for to meet as a community, networking, come in as a clubhouse, talk about what went on the weekend, what football game you watched, whatever, have a cup of coffee, etc. So with that said, we have set up specifically areas in the office that you can come in and lounge around, sort of just like it being at home. That's the feeling we wanted to give you. And that's what we're working on. In addition, there's a gym, which is right down the hallway on the first floor from our space. So it's easy to get in and get out and, work there and then go to work next door. So we're very excited about that. In addition, we have a huge conference center that is available to us for all of our meetings and education and training. And I think it probably sits maybe 60 people, plus minus, maybe more. So we're excited about that. And also a fabulous indoor-outdoor space where we can do lunch and learns. You as an agent in our office can hold client appreciation parties there, have your own meetings there also. And it's part of it's only going to be used and available to us also on the first floor. And one other thing, then I'll let you talk about it, Gabe, is parking. Parking's an issue here in Pasadena, all through Southern California, for that matter. And so what we did in our negotiations is that we wanted to get people back, as I mentioned, into the office, and to allow them to do that, we have negotiated that you can come in and you don't have to pay for parking for the first 2 hours. So if we have a training, an education, a seminar of any sort, come in for an hour, hour and a half, whatever, socialize, grab a cup of coffee. If we have lunch, do that. And then you can leave, but it doesn't cost you anything. So the first 2 hours are free of all of our parking for everybody.
Excellent. I mean, he skipped over the most important part. Let's talk alcohol. So, so a few things about this space that I really do think is cool. So the location itself, it's only a half a mile away from where we are now, but that puts us that much closer to Paseo. And you're a walk away from all of the Paseo restaurants and little gatherings there. There is a cafe attached to the building. So our building is east facing. The south side of our building, there's a cafe that's there. I would love to have them hop on one of these calls to meet them. They already catered one of our events. They already
catered an event for us there.
Yeah, so people already love them, but they serve alcohol as well. And across the street from our office is the Hilton, which I believe it was Sylvia or Jane quickly reminded us that the Hilton has a great bar. So there will be tons of social gatherings that you can have, not just in our office, but also around our office. And again, like Ken said, the 2 hour free parking is huge. Call booths. We have call booths in both offices, or we had call booths in Arcadia. We have call booths in this office here, but these call booths are entirely self-contained. They have heat, air, they're standalone. I know that there's a little bit of an order backup, supply chain issues, but we're aiming to have anywhere from 3 to 5 of those call booths. Is that correct?
Correct. Sometime, hopefully mid-year, if not sooner.
Gotcha. So Another thing that I'd like to talk about, and Ken kind of touched on it, is the benefits of some of these features. So the gym, it actually has showers. So there's 2 showers in the gym. I think there's a Peloton bike for those of you that like to do that. The outdoor space. I cannot imagine us not having office events and figuring out a way for some of our agents to have client events or any type of gathering. Huge accordion doors open up the space. There's turf on the ground, and there's even a kitchen that's dedicated to that space. When I see it, all I think is tailgate playing cornhole, but that's just me. Kind of reminds me of like that kind of a feel. And I want to talk about one last thing. So what Ken was saying, when everybody got locked down, everybody went home and everyone kind of got disconnected from the office feel. And the truth of the matter is, I don't think that people don't want to let go of that home feel. They just don't. They love the feeling of the couch and the lounge and that. So in designing this new space, greater minds than us designed a space that felt very homey. And I've heard it said in other ways, we kind of want it to be viewed as your second place. So if you're not home, you're hanging out at the office, you're having a cup of coffee. I can speak to our actual cafe that we're going to have in our office. Very Starbucks feel. That's the best way I could put it. There's TV screens. There's going to be high tables, places to charge your laptops and your phones, coffee, all over the place, some couches to hang out at. So that is really the Starbucks cafe feel, to where you would actually want to bring your clients in and they could just kind of hang out for a bit while waiting for your meeting or anything like that. Anything else about this space, Ken? The features? No,
I think that covers it. Again, very excited about it. Hopefully, I was also thinking, Gabe, you and I haven't even talked about this. Maybe trying to take a video of where it is today and maybe the process once we get started on all the construction, and we can maybe show that too.
Yes, we'll have hard hats on,
of course,
to really give it the feel. I love that idea. And, and I want you guys to also remember, this is just as it stands now. There's going to be more features rolling out. There's going to be more things that we're going to be talking about. If you have questions, feel free to shoot us an email. We'd gladly, talk about those questions, answer those questions on these calls. And maybe eventually we'll have an open forum where you guys can, a Q&A.
Yep.
You guys can just ask us those tough questions. Well, those are the features we have so far, guys. We're really excited about it. Can't wait. And Ken, thanks for hopping on again.
Oh, always good seeing you. All right. Good seeing you guys.
Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see and you think other people should like it and see it, then please be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow, do all that stuff so that more people can see this material. Thanks again for joining, and I hope to see you soon.